Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I will be reacting to the latest servant that has been released in FGO. This is Lilith Berserker. Now this character was already teased, I think like almost a week ago. Like her NPC demonstration and all those things came out. People were calling her Irene Adler, but obviously at this point I guess everyone knows that's not her. This is Lilith, which everyone kind of said from the very beginning that this must be Lilith. So yeah, that has been revealed, and now we have like her as a character, as a summonable character. So as always, I'm going to do the servant analysis video for her. I'll react to her NPC to her servant demonstration, to her Ascension arts, noble Phantasm skill details, and all those things. In the end, I'll see whether she is good or she's like normal, or she's really good, like stuff like that. Just like always, I'm going to do all of that. Now before I begin, I think I'll have to react to two videos this time, because the latest video that came out about the servant demonstration is only for the third Ascension. So I went back, and I'm assuming there is a video here which is called Irene Adler NPC demonstration. I'm assuming that is probably the second and maybe like the first Ascension demonstration there. So I'm going to watch that first. I haven't reacted to it, like I usually react to these immediately when they come out, but I just didn't do hers. I was waiting for her, like her to come out. So I'm going to react to that first, and then I'm going to react to the latest video, which shows, I'm assuming, the third Ascension. And then like normally, like I do, I'm just going to look at her Ascension arts and do all the other stuff. So yeah, let us begin. As always, the videos that I'll be reacting to, the original link to them will be in the description box. If you want to check the original video out, go to the description. And yes, let us get started. So the first video, Irene Adler Berserker NPC demonstration. Now I'm assuming this is the first and the second Ascension demonstration, so because that's usually how it goes. So yeah, let's see. Here we go. Okay, there she is. Okay, she has like a scissor kind of thing. Alright. Okay. It's like, those scissor blades which like breaks into two and then you put it together. Oh, you cannot. Okay, so back then you couldn't use her NP. There's another NP video. I'm going to look at that as well. If I see the... Oh, that is cool. Alright. Alright. Okay, it looks really good. Those two particular animations were really good. I really like them.
Okay. Hi. Okay.
Oh wow, she just sits in the scissor. Oh wow. Apple, wow. When at this point everyone, I think, like was calling her, I don't know what exactly happens in the story, but I'm assuming there's a reason why people called her Irene Adler. I'm assuming that's what she... Alright, that was really good. I'm assuming that's how she introduced herself. So this was a huge giveaway, her throwing the apple. Okay.
Hi. Okay. Hi.
I love how she's like, okay. Yeah, this one's really good. That animation.
Okay. Hi. Yeah, だよ。完璧にしね。
Alright, that is new. Okay. Oh wow, I love how the... You know what, her animations are really cool. I like it. It's... You know, it's like the scissor blade from Kill la Kill, right? Another thing. Whoa. What the hell? She's died. Back for revenge.
Hi hi. Yeah, だよ. Okay.
Okay.
はいそこ。完璧に死ね。切り刻んだ。私の邪魔するならくたばれ。嵐そのものに勝てるわけないっしょ。
Okay. You know, the way she's speaking, she speaks like, you know, like the way... Okay, that's it. The way, like, Gyarus talk, you know, the way, like, they kind of talk. It has, like, that type of a thing to it. Okay, before moving on to the third Ascension, I'm just going to look at her Noble Phantasm, because I think the Noble Phantasm is here as well. You know, all the videos that I'm reacting to, they will be provided in the description box, the original link to that. Okay, so this is called Lilith Berserker Noble Phantasm. So I'm assuming this is the first Noble Phantasm. You know, I don't know if the third Ascension will change, but let me just watch it. You know, nonetheless. All right, here we go. Oh God.
オッケードンマイレッツゴーカルテアじゃあ殺すか
Whoa, that was a...
夜を飲み込むリリースもぐもぐ
Oh, she's a quick... Yeah, we saw that. She's a quick attacker. Is she a single target? I think so.
吹けよ嵐夜を呼ぶよやだよオッケー
Alright, here we go.
真実こそ時の娘ならば虚妄は闇の娘
Oh.
チクタクチクタク逆まく時間は嵐のようにイシャラー
Okay.
死んでしまえ
Oh, damn. Okay, so that's the first Noble Phantasm. Okay. Right, now that we have watched those two, I'm immediately going to watch the third Ascension demonstration as well. Alright, so this is Lilith Berserker third Ascension servant demonstration. Here we go. Oh, that's the third Ascension. Damn! Oh my god, yo! I love this Ascension arc. Okay, the Noble Phantasm is kind of the same. Only their character sprite is different. So she's like sitting there at the bottom and the enemy comes and... Alright. What the hell? Yeah, what is going on? Alright guys, I'm restarting it again. I don't know what the hell happened. Alright, there we go. So yeah, she's like there at the bottom and the enemy comes and... Yeah, alright. I really like her Ascension art as well, you know, the wings, the tail. Ah, yeah, I really like it. The horns. The way she's speaking has also changed. Okay.
蹂躙なさい。
Wait, what the hell? What the hell are those?
蹴散らして
What are... Wait.
闇に溶けなさい。
That's the extra attack. Oh my god. Oh! Wow. Yes, I'm definitely getting her 2 years later. I'm definitely summoning her. Yeah, she's become a lot more
しょうがないですね
like formal in speak. Oh! Okay! The snake.
行くぞ悪いのは好きですよ
Hmm.
闇に溶けなさい
Her extra attack has like 2 phases to it. Like, oh my god. Oh, okay, that one was the coolest. Oh, that one was good as well. Okay. Those 2 back-to-back animations were really good. Wow. Alright, we're here again. Noble Phantasm, let's see it again.
どうぞはいいいですよ蹴散らして 五層生産
Oh, that was new! Oh my god! Oh, hey!
耐えてください
Another really good one. Yeah, her third Ascension has quite a few animations that I really like. Nice. Oh.
闇を招きます嵐を呼びます
Oh, that was new.
リリンが騒いでいますね
Oh, that's cute. Oh my god.
宝具を切りますはいいいですよそれは闇に書かれた歴史どこにも届かずどこにも帰れずイシャーラーさようならただの人行くぞ蹂躙なさい
This was quite cute. Like each of those little things.
覗き魔の深淵に
Yeah, each of them kind of look like, you know, like a Neko arc kind of character design.
勝利しましたさあマスター何かあるでしょハグとか
She wants a hug. Okay. All right. And there you go. That was the third Ascension and 7th demonstration for Lilith. Now, I think I reacted to all of the stuff related to her, and I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, that was Lilith Berserker. Now, like I said, I really like her. Obviously, her first Ascension animations were quite good. It had like the scissor blade kind of thing. There was a few of them that I really liked. But obviously, the third Ascension shines the most. At least in my eyes, I like it. I prefer it more than first Ascension animations. Her character design looks really good in the third Ascension. She has like the wings, the horns, the tail, like everything. And there's like like those small little things, I don't know what those are, floating about her. And there were so many animations that were so good, like the one with the claw that comes out. There was, you know, like the other one where she kind of her aesthetic was also quite good, where it like kind of goes back and forth between her and the enemy. Yeah, so overall, I really like it. Her Noble Phantasm was also really good. I actually, like I said, I didn't really watch the Noble Phantasm before this. Her NPC demonstration Noble Phantasm came out quite early, but I didn't watch it or react to it. I was just waiting to do it all at the same time. So yeah, I watched it for the first time today, and yeah, that was the Noble Phantasm was also quite good, and yeah, overall, I really like her. I do want to get her 2 years later when she comes. You know, uh, even before I've watched, like, you know, looked at her skills, like I've already made up my mind. Like, you know, when the poster came out, when I saw her, you know, character design, I was like, yeah, whatever character this is, and whenever she comes out, I'm going to summon her. It doesn't matter if she's the worst, like, you know, like gameplay wise, she's the worst character in existence. It doesn't matter. I will be summoning her. So yeah, I still hold that, you know, like thing. I'm definitely going to summon her 2 years later. Anyways, so yeah, there you go. That was my reaction, my, you know, impressions on her Ascension, not Ascension, sorry, her servant demonstration. Now I am going to look at her Ascension arts and her skills, and like I usually do, I'm going to see what type of character she is. Alright, first let me look at her Ascension arts. Okay, so this is the first Ascension art, and yes, as you can see, she has her little hoodie. You can still see the wings, you know, you can see the wings at the back. They're quite small, like, you know, but it is there. She has the, you know, it seems like a ear. Now the hoodie, it looks like those are cat ears, but those are not for her ears. Those are for her horns, as we see later on. I don't know what, but her character design is so damn good. The black and the purple, like, you know, theme with the green eyes is so good. You know, it is like it is like the color theme of a snake, basically. You know, the green eyes, the purple, black. You know, I don't know what it is, but you know, it just matches so well. She is wearing like a jacket, I think. You know, a jacket, yeah, not a jacket, but like a hoodie jacket, and you know, her legs, you can see, has the snake thing to it. I don't know if that's a tattoo or if that's something else, but you know, she has like the snake thing, kind of, you know. Like, there were so many hints, like literally hinting towards her being like Lilith. So you know, it was pretty obvious who she is. And then she has the scissor kind of thing. Now, I do wonder if the scissor have a bigger significance, because, like I said, um, let me know if the scissor is some kind of a reference to something, because it is like a scissor blade, you know, like that kind of detaches itself into two, and you can reattach it back into a scissor, and it becomes two blades, and then if you reattach it, it becomes a scissor. You know, this is literally what like, you know, I remember seeing in Kill la Kill, where it was Kill la Kill, right, where it was a scissor blade. So I do think this probably has a different meaning, or a different like significance, or it's a different, like, a bigger reference to something. So let me know. It must have something to do with, maybe, like, I don't know, like Sherlock Holmes, Irene Adler, because literally they have been referring to her as Irene Adler. So I'm guessing it has something to do with that. Let me know in the comments. It must have some kind of a different and a bigger reference, like a bigger reason for, you know, that scissor kind of thing. Right, and yeah, so and oh, in the background, you can see she's on a rooftop. It's like the night sky and everything. It looks beautiful. The background looks really beautiful. Character design looks fantastic. You know, really, really well done character design. I really like her character design so much. Oh, her hair has like those little, I don't know what those are. Those diamond, like, you know, like accessories or whatever. I'm not sure what those are, but that also looks pretty cool. And like I said, the white, or gray, you could say, gray, white, and purple, like, you know, color theme. Yeah, fantastic. Right. Okay, so that is the first Ascension art. Okay, now this is the second Ascension art, and right, so you can see she has actually, little by little, you can see her Lilith form is coming out. The wings have become bigger, and her hoodie is gone. You can see her horns now. She has changed her hairstyle into a twin tail hairstyle. Her hair suddenly became too damn long. You can see it's so so long now. It's literally on the floor. The color theme of the hair is still the same, purple, white, with those little accessories. Instead of her bare legs, now you have like her wearing like some kind of a boot, like a long boot. But the snake you can see is like on her shoulder now. It is like you can see like two-headed snake, like, or maybe it's two snakes. I'm not sure if it's a two-headed snake or if it's a two snake. If it's a two-headed snake, so I'm guessing that will be like a no, I don't know. I was thinking of Ouroboros, but Ouroboros doesn't have two heads. Ouroboros is basically the same head eating the tail, so scratch that. Yeah, I was thinking of something else, but yeah, it is like a snake, and the scissor blade is still the same. I think there's a little bit of difference in the scissor blade, and she has, you know, her chest, like, you know, her front part is a little bit bare with the tattoo. And yeah, and that's it. Like, that is the main difference in this Ascension art with the others. The background is also different. She's on a cliff, I think, yeah, and it's nighttime. You can see the moon. She has the claws as well, you can see, you know, and yeah, she looks a lot more like Lilith, I guess you could say, like, you know, like that type of a thing. But yeah, this is also really good Ascension art. You know, I really like it. The first Ascension, you know what? I think this is the first character, not first character, but this is one of the, like, you know, very few characters where all the Ascension arts I like really much, very much. Obviously, the third Ascension I like it a little bit more than the other two, but all the Ascension arts are really good. I really like them. Right. So yeah, that is the second Ascension art. Now let me go to the third Ascension art, which is this one, and here it is. This is the third one, and yeah, her whole dress has changed here. You can see, you know, her hair has become more, I don't know, open, you could say. It's not any twin tails anymore. The color theme and everything is still the same. You know, her eyes are still the same. It's like the greenish eye with those little scales or whatever those are. Horns are still the same. The dress has completely changed. I just realized her dress has those, you know, in the chest area, the claws that a lot of other, I think, like, demon themed characters in a lot of other, like, you know, games, anime, be it anime, have it, you know, like the claw, like, you know, like the chest part of the characters always has this cloth kind of thing. You know, I've seen this, like, this is like a common theme I've seen in so many, and they've kind of did the same here as well. And yeah, like, the tattoos are still there. There's like a little neck, I don't know what those are called, like a little neck covering, which looks really good on her because it has like attachments to it. I think that comes down. Yeah, and her, like, yeah, earrings. There's earrings now. I think her wings have changed in a very different way. Up until now, her wings were looking like some, I don't know, like some kind of a devil wings, but this time it looks like more like it is more feathery. There are a few of the wings, like, feathers are kind of golden, you can see as well. Yeah. Right. And then the biggest change is those three little things beside her. I'm not sure what those are exactly, but they look like mini versions of her. So I'm assuming that is something related to her. You know, like I said, they reminded me of like Neko Arc and the other, like, you know, like Neko, like, mascots that we have. Yeah, so and another thing, their eye colors are different. One of the little ones' eye color is green, the other one is purple, and the other one is yellow, which is interesting. Right. Those are quite cute. And oh, and obviously she has her tail now. Her tail is like a more skeletal type of tail, you could see. Overall, fantastic character design. I absolutely love this one. This is the best one, in my opinion. Okay. And then we have the final Ascension art, which is this one. Okay. Oh, I just realized something. The golden thing beside her, it's a snake. Now you can see it properly. And she's laying on a bed of skulls. Okay, right. And like you can see like her ear and her face a lot better here. Like her ear has like, you know, the accessories in her ears. It's like little elf ears, not elf ears, but more of a pointy type of ears. Makes sense, you know. Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. That's the final Ascension art. I love the third Ascension art and this one as well. I love those Ascension arts in particular. Every one of them I really like, but that one is the best one, the third one. Okay, now there you go. That was the Ascension arts. Now I am going to look at her. I'm going to look at her skills and Noble Phantasm detail. Okay, before I move on to the skills, let me see how many attacks she has. She has two quick cards, two arts card and one buster card. Buster card has 3 hits, arts card have 4 hits, quick card has 5 hits, extra attack has 5 hits. And her Noble Phantasm has 8 hits. Right, okay. That is crazy. Yeah, I just realized, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it has quite a few hits. Oh, wow. Okay. Right, now, that was the, you know, like the cards and everything. Now, let me look at her skills. So, Lilith, limited SSR Berserker. First skill, like a Shining Knight EX, 150% chance to inflict charm, okay, 1 turn, and decrease critical damage resist 30 to 50%, 3 turns for 1 enemy, gain 20 to 30 critical stars. Oh, okay, so it's a good skill, you know, minimum cooldown 6, maximum cooldown 8. So 150% chance to inflict charm means obviously you are definitely going to get charmed, unless you have like, you know, some 100%, you know, like debuff resist or something, I'm assuming, you know. But then still, I guess there's still a possibility of you, like, you know, the enemy getting jumped, because since it's 150, if you have like a, I don't know if this is how it works, let me know. If you have like a 100% chance of like resisting like charm or something like that, 150% chance to inflict charms means there's a 50% chance of you charming him, because, you know, 150 minus 100 is 50. Is that how it works? I don't know. So, you know, even if their enemy has like some kind of a like immunity, like a debuff or something, like a certain percent chance of resisting it, there is still a possibility of you charming them, because it's 150, I think so. And it decreases critical damage resist by 50%, which is usually, I don't really look at critical damage resist kind of like those things, because, you know, like, yeah, but this is like 50%, which is pretty damn big. And not only that, it also gives you 20 to 30 critical stars. So not only does it reduce the critical damage resist, it gives you the critical stars as well to inflict that critical damage. So, you know, I do wonder if any one of her skills has a critical damage up as well. That would be pretty damn cool. You know, so you have all the, you know, like all the tools ready to deal huge amount of critical damage. But yeah, damage resist down by 50% is pretty good. And gain critical stars. Okay, the first skill is pretty good. The second skill is like Dancing Wings. A, increase quick card effectiveness 20 to 30% for 3 turns, and arts card effectiveness 20 to 30% for 3 turns. Apply a weight 2 times 3 turns for yourself. Okay, it's an offensive and an evade skill, makes sense. Maximum cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. Okay, and the third skill is like an Ugly Love C+. Apply Ignore Invincible 3 turns. Oh, damn. Wait, is this real? 3 turns? Or I can understand 3 times. 3 turns. That's kind of crazy. Okay. And increase attack 20 to 30%, 3 turns, and NP cost 30 to 50%, and decreased mental debuff resist 30% 3 turns, which is a demerit. Okay, maximum cooldown 8, minimum cooldown 6. Wow, so ignore invincible for 3 turns is pretty damn good, you know, because for those characters who have the, you know, invincible on for like 3 turns or something crazy, you're gonna deal quite a bit of damage. Yeah, wow, that is, you know what, that is really good. Okay, right, so this also gives you a little bit of increase in attack as well, which is pretty good. So we have, like, offensive wise, you have quick card effectiveness, arts card effectiveness, and attack increase. Now let's look at the noble phantasm. Ishara B plus plus. Ishara, okay, B plus plus. Apply special attack lawful 30% for 1 turn, and special attack good 30% for 1 turn to yourself, and deal charm special attack damage NP 1200% to 2000% plus overcharge 150 to 200%. What? And inflict poison 1000 HP 3 turns, and curse 1000 HP 3 turns, and decrease defense 20% 3 turns, and apply chaotic trait 3 turns and evil trait 3 turns to one enemy. Okay, wait, one thing. You know what? Let me just. Grants self the law special attack and good special attack status. Grants a powerful charm special attack. What is this charm special attack? Wait. Okay, deal damage with super effective damage against buff charm to one enemy. Yeah, and this is the thing. 1200% noble phantasm at I think overcharge 1, or no, at a noble phantasm level 1. Yeah, and 2000% at 5. Wow. Okay, so okay, so that is basically what it is. That's why the percentages are just so damn big. I was like, damn, 1200% HP NP. That is why the special charm damage, basically. So you need to pair up the noble phantasm along with the first one, the first skill, basically. Yeah, you know what, she is very good. Like, looking at this now, not only that, now correct me if I'm wrong, since she puts on herself a lawful and a good trait, and she puts on the enemy a chaotic and an evil trait, lawful characters deals more damage to like evil characters, right? Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, these are also the stuff that is there in FGO, but we barely pay attention to it that much. You know, we just pay attention to the class effects and all that. But this is also a thing, right? Where certain traits deal higher amount of damage to certain traits. So correct me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming lawful and good status deals more damage to chaotic and evil status. So since she puts lawful and good on herself and puts the evil and chaotic traits to the enemy, she'll deal even more damage, right? Not only that, she also decreases the defense by 20% for 3 turns. So not only are you getting the little bit of extra damage from her traits, you're also getting like a defense decrease for the enemy. You're getting special charm, like, you know, a buff extra attack, a charm buff special damage from your NP, and at the same time you're a berserker, so you most of the enemies, which will be some normal class, you'll be dealing extra damage to them either way. So along with the help of Skadi and a few other characters, I think you can deal crazy amount of damages to her. She also, the first skill, it also gives you critical stars, and you can get critical damage resist down for your enemy. And then if you pair her up with some characters who can deal, like, who has like targetable critical damage up, oh, you're done. You're set. Like, you know, crazy amount of critical noble phantasm damage, charm the enemy, you know, use the noble phantasm, which will decrease the defense of the enemy, and gives you good and like a good and lawful trait, while gives the enemy chaotic and evil trait, which will increase your NP even more, NP damage even more. these special charm damage, and then since you have a lot of amount of crit star that has gathered, now that you have attacked the enemy with the NP, like hitting the enemy 8 times, like can you imagine, the NP like card is quick card first and foremost, then it has 8 hits, so the amount of critical stars you're going to generate from that is crazy. And then if you, like I said, if you pair her up with some character that can increase your critical damage, Skadi does that, right? Skadi increases your critical damage as far as I can remember. The OG Skadi, the caster Skadi, as far as I can remember. I need to check. So if you do that, you'll deal even more damage. So yeah, I think you can deal crazy amount of damages with her, and she's single target. So wow, she's actually looking really good. Passives. Madness Enhancement EX. Increase Buster card effectiveness 12% for yourself. Damn. So it's like a permanent Buster card effectiveness increase. Wow. Divinity B. Apply damage plus 175 for yourself. Hatred C. Apply special attack Living Human 10% for yourself. Right. And there you go. Yeah. So what I think is that she is going to be really, really good. Like, already they made her NP really good with the charm and the charm special attack buff that you're going to get. But not only that, the extra traits that you get and you put on your enemy is also pretty good. It's going to help you deal even more damage. The critical damage increase, not critical damage, sorry, the critical damage resist decrease. And if you pair her up with Skadi, I think Skadi can increase your critical damage as well. Not only are you going to be dealing huge amount of NP damage, you can also probably pair it up with huge amount of critical damage as well. So should be really good. She's really reminding me of what's the other Senoriku. Well, Senoriku was AoE. She's like a quick single target character. So yeah, I think she'll be really good. That's what I think. Like, really, really good. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I already wanted to get her 2 years later. Now I want her even more. So yeah, overall I think she's a really good character. So there you go. That was it. That was my reaction to Lilith. Now let me know what do you think about her. And like I said, as far as I could understand, looking at her kits and everything, if there's something else to say, if there's something else extra that you can add, you can let me know in the comments. I think that she's really good and she has really huge potential to be actually one of the strongest like damage dealers. Let me know if I'm correct or not. Yeah, and that is it. So that was my my servant analysis for this character. Now, as always, like I say at the end, will I be getting this character 2 years later? And yes, I definitely will be. Like, I will keep, like, especially I'll keep like SQs for her. I'll try to get her. Now I've always wanted to get her from the very beginning, when we saw her poster in the poster, when we saw her character design in the Ordeal Curve trailer. Yeah, I haven't changed my mind, and now that it seems like she's actually a really good character as well, I actually want her even more. So 2 years later, I'm definitely getting her. She will be one of my first priority characters in 2027. So yeah, so there you go. That is it, guys. I'll end my video here. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next FGO video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.